Good morning everyone and welcome back to another Canary Islands and Tenerife news update. It's been a little while since we've done one. If you're new to the channel, a big welcome. I am Andrew. I do live here in Los Cristianos. So I've got a good idea of what is going on at the moment. I've been out and about this week. If you're returning back to the channel, a big welcome back. Let's jump straight into it. We've got masks, we've got weather, how busy it is, all coming up right now. So yes, as you've just heard me mention, the dreaded word, masks. Thankfully, it is good news regarding masks, as they will no longer be mandatory on various different things starting from Wednesday, the 8th of February this week. They'll no longer be required to be worn on public transport, coaches, taxis, ferries, trams, planes, and also in opticians as well. They've recommended it, but it's only optional now. You don't have to wear them, which is fantastic. If you're going to go on coach trips or you're going to get the public bus around or taxis, you've no longer got to wear masks. So it's even more relaxed, which is fantastic. I did fear it was going to go the other way and it'd become more mandatory or more recommended, but thankfully a lot less masks around, so even better. A lot of people still ask me, what are the requirements? You haven't got to show a COVID test anymore, you haven't got to show anything anymore basically, and you won't have to have masks. So we're basically back to how it was before COVID, which is great. Absolutely brilliant, and that does reflect with how busy the islands are as well. Very busy this winter. A lot of the older clientele returning as well, who haven't been for a few years, who might have been a bit worried about it. And COVID rates very steady, barely even mentioned anymore, which is nice. So yeah, all good news with that one. No more masks. Now, talking of how busy the islands are, of course a lot of those numbers are made up by the Brits, the people from the UK, Irish, Scottish, all coming over and making the most of the gorgeous winter sunshine. However, if you visit Lanzarote, they're not too pleased with the Brits really. They want less of them. Very strange article, this one. Very strange news, very strange announcement as well. Lanzarote says we need less British tourists. With the population of just 151,000 people, it received 2.5 million tourists in 11 months until November 2022. Which is 17 times the number of people that live there, and they have said that they would prefer quality over quantity, and that is aimed at Brits as well. They want less British and more diverse. Let me know if you agree with that one. I think it's very strange, very, you know, I couldn't imagine the UK saying that to Spain. Do you know what I mean? We need less Spanish coming over. I find it very strange. The island has declared itself as saturated and will target in future fewer numbers but with higher quality that spend more money. So let me know your thoughts on that. I'm sure a lot of you will be unimpressed with that. Personally, I've never been to Lanzarote. It's a place I'd like to visit. I know it is popular with the British heading over there as well. Maybe a bit less popular than Tenerife in terms of Brits. If Tenerife had said that, I wouldn't be impressed. So if you do visit Lanzarote, let me know your thoughts on that one. Will other islands join in? We are hearing all the time this, all the hotels are going to be 4 or 5 star that are getting built now. They're trying to bring the quality up, but there's still a lot of other things that need to be brought up first. Cleanliness of the streets, things like that. So I think it's an odd one. Let me know your thoughts on that one, everyone. In other news over here in Tenerife, the good news is that they are nearly there with the tunnel that's going to go through the mountains and connect the motorway for the whole of the island. It should be finished by 2025. It's cost an absolute fortune, but soon we will have the motorway. It's going to run around the whole island, which will make it even more effective to do visits, tour the island, get around. Hopefully might free up the motorway slightly if it's a bit, you know, the full loop. I'm hoping so. But yeah, good news on that. They have cracked on with it, and they're currently drilling through a kilometre of drilling until they're all joined together, which will be nice. You'll have a full connection right round the island. At the moment, you can only do about 3/4, and then once you get round to sort of Masca area, you've got a lot of you know, bendy, windy roads round to the north side. So once that's connected, it'll be a lot quicker to get around the island, get to the likes of Laura Park from here in the south as well. Now, the other big one that everyone is asking me about, and if you've been watching the channel as well, you'll have seen me doing live streams. I did one last night, and I was wearing a t-shirt, a jumper, and a coat. That is the weather. It has not been the best. We do seem to be having that late winter, which I kept saying in November, December when it was scorching hot. I did say we were going to get a bit of a late winter, in my opinion. It looks like it's come now. Whether it's going to stay for a few weeks or a month or a couple of months, I don't know. But the temperatures have definitely dropped, especially at night time and especially when it clouds over as well. So yesterday, clouded over here in South Tenerife, and it did go nippy. Went down to about 15 degrees with a bit of a breeze. It was cold. I feel it a bit more because I'm acclimatized, but even my dad said, you know, this is nippy. He put a second jumper on, and then at night time when the sun does go down, it does drop to, you know, 14, 15, 16. It does get nippy. So if you're on your way over February, March, bring some extra jumpers just in case. Maybe on your travel, you know, wear jeans, pants, a jacket, bring it over just in case, because if you're going to sit somewhere on the beachfront at night time, you will feel it. It does go very cold. In terms of a forecast, today, as you can see, it's gorgeous. The ocean's lovely and flat. It's really nice out there. You can see the kayaks. We've got a beautiful snow-capped Mount Tady. It did rain a bit yesterday, so it's been snow-capped up there. All of those roads are now back open. If you want to go up Tady and see the snow, highly recommend it. It's gorgeous up there. I'd be tempted to go up today, but I am quite busy. But today's lovely. Tuesday, lovely again, highs of 25. Wednesday, highs of 26. However, the Canaries on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, chances of rain, thunderstorms, and those temperatures do drop down. Saturday dropping down to 20 degrees, Sunday dropping down to 16 degrees. So prepare for a mix of both. Right now, I mean, I'm in a thin jumper, but I could just be wearing a t-shirt. It's hot enough to sunbathe, be on the beach, have a swim today. But when it does drop down, you will feel it, and I do recommend having, you know, a coat or a jumper to stick on. You don't want to be caught out, especially if you're going to head up into the hills. You're going to feel it even more up there as well. Sunrise is about 7:10, and the sunset about 6:30-ish at the moment. So yeah, we've had a real mixed bag. A lot of people haven't been happy. I mean, it goes sunny again on Sunday, then cloud cover on Monday, then cloud and sun on Tuesday, and then rain and thunderstorms on Wednesday next week. So it's a real mixed bag. Hopefully it will change and become a little bit more clear like this. It is beautiful today. Other recommendation, if you are trying to find the sun, if you come over and you're getting a bit fed up, it's a bit cloudy here, get on the webcams. There's Tenerife webcams. You can look at the beaches, you can look at different towns all over the island, and you can see if it's sunny. Sometimes, like yesterday, it was freezing here and raining in the south. And I did an airport run, popped up to the airport, and Golf del Ser, El Medano, the airport, all in the sunshine. Here, Los Cristianos, Las Americas was in cloud, bits of rain. You can always try and find the sun. So get on those webcams, have a look. You might see over in the north, La Laguna might be in glorious sunshine, and it's cloudy here in the south. So I do recommend popping on the webcams. You can jump on the bus, you can rent a car and go and find those. In terms of how busy the area is, you will have seen my live streams. I do them every day normally. Generally, it is busy out and about. Those restaurants are busy as well. Older clientele, they love going out for their meals. So again, I still stand by booking your restaurants if you want to eat out. Excursions as well, get them booked, especially when it's like this. The boat trips heading out there today, they'll be packed because yesterday they weren't running due to the weather. So if you get a glorious day like this, everyone wants to jump out on the boats. They want to go and do the kayaks, things like that. So if you want to do your excursions, I'd recommend trying to book them. If you do wake up and it's a glorious sunny day and you want to get them done, get yourself down there as quick as you can and get them booked, because they will fill up. So I still stand by that recommendation. Car hire for me, I'm absolutely stacked out. It's very busy. A lot of people walking in each day. So again, book in advance. If you do want a car, sanasti.com, that's what I do over here. I will look after you for a car. But in other general news, that's mostly everything of the main news covered. If you do have any other recommendations or important information, do let me know down in the comments. Me and my father have recently flown over to Tenerife just last week from the UK. If you want to see those travel videos, what it was like flying over, what the airports were like, the plane was like, arriving in Tenerife was like, those videos are on the channel if you want to check them out. But for now, thank you all very much for watching. Hit the thumbs up, it helps us out. Drop your comments, hit the subscribe if you're new as well. We will be continuing on with plenty of Tenerife and Canary Islands content. And have a lovely day. I'm off to enjoy a little bit of the sunshine for 5-10 minutes before I'm back to work. But look at that for a view. It is stunning today. Stride on.